Welcome to another presentation of another beer within the Advent calendar. And welcome to another presentation of another beer. A special beer deserves a special introduction. It is going to be a Black IPA.
Yes.
That you have heard about before?
Never heard about it until a few seconds ago.
So what do you expect?
Stronger IPA style, perhaps. I can see that it's not that much more alcohol, but
exactly.
I do expect it to be like deeper in taste. Because it's a winter beer.
It is a very nicely presented winter beer, that's for sure. It's the Winter Home Black IPA from Stepping Stone. And stronger, not necessarily. Yeah, Black IPA is a bit of a niche style that we have in the shop from time to time. It's certainly a style that you can very often use in a positive way. Some people say they don't necessarily like IPAs. Because why? They are too fruity. But IPAs can be very diverse. And we have IPA beer tastings in the shop sometimes, where we are having 8 different IPAs. And it's all different styles within the top category of an IPA.
Yeah. And very popular.
Very popular. Yes, that's true. That's the ones that, if you would look on our average numbers, that we have the most visitors. And when we bring in a Black IPA, the opinions are relatively diverse. What is your opinion about the can design of this one, though?
I think it's very nice.
Yeah.
It is like very cozy, aesthetic for the winter. Brings back like warm memories.
It does. And can design is something that certainly matters. You know,
definitely
it helps. It helps the overall presentation.
The eye is the first to see before tasting. So
I've never said that before, but I will steal it. That certainly is true. A Black IPA, and you can see where the name is coming from, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Not necessarily stronger, but
completely different color from what I would expect from IPA.
But now let's see how different the taste is, because that's also kind of an approach in the style that you want to mix the best of two worlds. You want to get the beer a little richer, at least in the mouthfeel, and flavor-wise in the characteristics, but you still want to maintain the hoppy characteristics, and that certainly is what speaks through. So when you smell on this beer, what would you think?
If I didn't see it, I would just think IPA.
Yes, from the nose.
Smell. Exactly.
I agree.
So it kind of it's weird to look at and then smell this.
It tricks you a little.
Yeah, it definitely tricks me a little.
And also at tastings, when I have those beers, I sometimes see the people like, oh yeah, this is maybe now coffee or chocolate or something that you're getting. In mild nuances, but it's maybe your eye that is mainly communicating to you that it could be a little roasty or chocolatey. However, let's see how it is on the palate. Cheers to that. Cheers to you. Okay. So the hoppy characteristics, they are very present in the nose. And you maybe, when you're having the beer right now, you will agree to that. On the palate, the malt is speaking through a little more, kind of challenging the flavor of the hops, I would say, bringing them a bit more in the background.
Yeah.
Is it as tropical on the palate as you would perceive it in the nose?
No.
Not necessarily.
I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
It's not as fruity as I would expect
it to be. Exactly. And that's also something like, where do you want the Black IPA to be? Do you want it to be very roasty? Do you want it to be more hoppy in the flavor? Or how strong do you want the hop character to be dominating the nose? You can't win the battle, I would say, as a brewer, because people have very different perceptions of when something starts to become roasty, heavier. It depends on your general, like, eating and drinking behavior. Do you smoke? Do you drink coffee? Therefore, your exception or your limit towards the bitterness or roastiness will be a little higher than it is when you don't, consume other darker beverages. You try to hit it as a brewer, but you won't win them all. But you certainly, with this beer, in my opinion, Stepping Stone managed to create a Black IPA that represents the style in a very fair way and mixes two words in a very, very positive way.
Yeah, I think it's a very nice beer. It's
agreed.
It's a good mixture.
Good mixture from a nice brewery, and it's also nice to still have craft beer breweries in Aarhus,
and beautiful can
in a nice can design, which they actually work together with different artists. And if you ever want to find out about who actually made the can, they'll put you a little QR code always on the side of the beer. A black IPA, something nice to have in the shop, certainly something that is requested from time to time, and a style that I really enjoy because it is, as you say, something different, adding a twist to the most popular style, I would say, that there is in craft beer these days. IPA.
Yeah, definitely.
So cheers to a black IPA.
I like it.
It's good. It's very, very good.